This tutorial is to walk you through the company and contact view in Sponsor Pro. Sponsor Pro allows for simple and dynamic windows for viewing companies and individual contacts that can be converted from prospect to sponsor. We will go over the company and contact areas, changing columns to display, creating views, exporting a list, mass creating tasks, and mass changing fields. When working in Sponsor Pro, it is important to understand the difference between a company and a contact, along with the statuses of each. A company is considered the organization or specific group you would approach to become a sponsor. Contacts are the individual people that are a member of the company. Contacts can also be used for season or individual ticket holders. When keeping track of companies and contacts, it is important to also understand the differences between each status. The following is what we suggest, but can be implemented to your specific needs. There are 5 status options. None can be considered a company that you have not reached out to. Prospect are companies that have shown interest in becoming a sponsor but have not committed yet. Current sponsors have agreed to or signed a contract to be a sponsor this year. Past sponsors did not renew their sponsorship. And inactive sponsors are companies that have gone out of business. Now that we understand some of the lingo in Sponsor Pro, let's take a look at the company view. To access, click the companies icon at the top of the screen. This will take you to a list of companies in the system. There are a couple key areas within the company view that we will discuss. Selecting and editing views, quick filtering a view, adjusting column settings, and the mass change, task, and export options. To start off, let's discuss changing columns. Columns link to the specific information entered in for a company and can be changed in the view based on what you want to see. For this view, we can see real-time information on the status and designated salesperson, among other information. If we click Columns to Display, it will list the options for what can be displayed. You will notice the boxes that are checked are showing as columns in our view. To change, simply check or uncheck a box. When adding a column, you may want to refresh the view. To do so, click the Data As Of text in the middle upper part of the screen. This will now show a new time representing the last time the data was refreshed. Another important highlight in the Columns to Display window is the option to limit the amount of records you show. If you have thousands of companies stored in Sponsor Pro, you may only want to pull up a couple hundred of them at a time. This will pull up the companies much quicker. Along with the information that is displayed in the columns, you will also have the option to filter your views to show specific sets of companies. These are built as views. The specific views that you build can be selected in the Views drop-down. When selecting a view, the corresponding companies that fall under that view's criteria will be shown. For example, if I choose the Home Run Level Sponsors view, it will only show me sponsors that are a part of the Home Run group. To edit or create a view, click the button that looks similar to a notebook next to the Views drop-down. This pulls up the My Custom Views. Within the window, the views that have been created are listed. To create a new view, type the name of the view in the View Name box. We will be creating a view of all current sponsors, so we'll type Current Sponsors. Before we add and filter the view, there are 2 options. Whether you would like to share or make the view your default view. Sharing the view will allow other users to see and use the view when logged under their username or password. Making the view your default view will allow you to set this view to be shown every time you enter the company's area. Once you have named the view and selected the options, click Add. This pulls up the editor for the view. Here you can filter based on the information that you want to show. If we are creating a view to show all current sponsors, we will filter information based on the status field. To create a filter, click the plus button. Then, based on the information you wish to view, filter as needed. For this example, we will say status equals sponsor. More filters can be added if needed, but once filters have been set, save the view. Now your view will be listed in the Views dropdown. The other unique options you have relate to mass generation. By individually selecting or selecting all companies, they can be exported to Excel, used to mass create tasks, or used to mass change any company or contact field. To change individual company fields or create tasks for a specific company, you will enter into that company's account area. This will be covered in our next video. Until next time.